right, welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of the 5060 Show presented by Unveil the Real. I'm your host, Scoobs.
And I'm Coach Rosey, where we're going to always bring you 110%.
That's right, that's right, that's right, man. So how's it been going, man? How's it been since the last episode?
You know, life's been life and as it always will, right? So, just I feel like I say this every week, just busy, but um, you know, you find time for the things you love. So, family
Yeah.
and things you need, like work and all that. So, I'm definitely uh with us being in, uh, getting that first month of school done, I'm finding my way now. I'm kind of being able to like navigate all the things better to where it's not as like, overwhelming as it was at first. But
Okay.
you know, things are coming together for sure. As you guys know or may not know, I'm a teacher. So, this week we got parent teacher conferences coming up. So that's always a piece there, So, just just trying to, navigate everything, but still be present at work when I'm at work and present at home when I'm at home. So that's a big piece.
Busy man, man. I mean, that is a lot, especially for coaches. And I mean, again, no pressure on any other sports, but man, I do give it up to the football coaches, man. I don't a lot of I mean, for real, football coaches don't get a lot of credit. I mean, the fact you guys are out there hot, cold, rain, sleet, don't whatever the weather is, night and day.
Yeah.
Guys
It
are
actually started to like sprinkle at practice today. So it was out there.
yes, supposed to get a nice amount of rain this week. So, but again, definitely, man. I appreciate you being here. You can be home, you can be anywhere else right now, but we do appreciate this. I know a lot of people are really starting to reach out to the podcast and starting to tune in. So again, we do appreciate you being here. But yeah, that's good, man. That's good. That's good. Parent teacher conferences. So kids get ready.
Now, yeah. You know, what about things your way? How's everything going for you?
You know, I know you know this about me, but I'm more of a simple guy, man. It's really it's really been the same lately, which is not a bad thing, bills are paid, a little bit of time to rest. Uh, again, I said it last week, wrestling with the dogs and just trying to make time for everything, a lot of obviously it's a big change, with the podcast,
I,
editing, and a lot of things like that. But it's such a learning process, when it comes to just creating, you
oh
know.
yeah, sure.
It's something you learn every day. And I do want to just point that out there too. Thank you all, everyone who's kind of reaching out, or just just giving us appreciation
Sure.
for doing this because
The support is
yeah,
the support is needed. Keep it
yeah,
coming.
sure, definitely keeps us right here. So, but yeah, anyway, like I said, it's been quite a simple week, which is not a bad thing. When you work, pay to taking care of the family, taking care of everything. I mean, it's okay to just nothing fun or interesting happen. So again, just a nice simple week for me, man. Just tuning into a lot of football. I mean, this is the time of year we all love. So that's about it for me, man. Just yeah, real simple, real calm. Finding time to rest is one of
Yeah,
my major things. So
sure.
I can't do everything. I can't do something. I can't do something. I can't do all of them. Let's go.
all right, man. So we three picks, man. Hey, you
Champ is here.
man, that
The
is
champ is here.
crazy.
Listen,
It was
man,
so
hey.
many upsets though. It's like what is going on, man? Like, but hey, you got it, man. You got the dub. What was your stats? What we got? 8-8. To my 7-9. So,
Hey,
congratulations.
listen, whether you win by 100 or you win by one, you win. Take that dub home.
Sounds like,
Fighting for the W.
hey, sound like the Chiefs.
Hey, listen.
Whatever it takes.
Hey,
Whatever it
down
takes.
to the wire, it don't matter. You play to win the game.
That's right. That's right, man. Uh, Yeah, man. So let's get into just a few games. We ain't gotta obviously go with all 16 of them,
Oh
but
yeah, sure. Just highlight a couple. Yeah.
yeah. What we got, man? That Jets Patriots, yeah, that was in the air. But again, I'm glad Aaron Rodgers, it sound like he's starting to bounce back, starting to catch that rhythm again. So we got to highlight A-Rod, I guess. I'm still calling him faux play A-Rod, so I don't care. He got to do a
Oh
lot more.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
A big one. The Jets. I mean, the Giants. The Giants.
Man,
The Giants came out on top. A a lot of people had really high expectations for Malik Neighbors, and I think
yeah,
he's starting to show it. He's starting to show what he can do for sure.
yeah. Yep, yeah. And you mentioned that I think last week or so, but I mean you called it out. I mean, Neighbors. Yeah, he's still in the top, top five, I believe,
Oh
in
yeah, for sure.
yards, receiving yards, excuse me. So, I mean, big ups to him, a rookie receiver going crazy. Saints, man, that was a huge upset for both of us.
I thought the Saints was
What
gonna pull
happened?
it out. I really did, but man, they didn't play too well though. They had an off game.
Yeah, that was a weird one. I mean, they just couldn't find it. I don't know. I don't know. But again, close game, but they lost 15-12. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't too, obviously out of
I
control.
tell you one, man, and if they can't find a way to get this turned around, I mean, it might be a tough season for the 49ers, man. Like they're
Ooh.
like just like, without Christian McCaffrey, like can they get it done?
Yeah. And speaking of 49ers, I believe Purdy, they're watching him day by day, but I believe he's having some back issues, you know what I'm saying?
Got you.
They're watching him day by day now, so man, quite a few injuries, hopefully, I mean obviously hopefully they get Devo back, but yeah, without McCaffrey, I'm not
Right.
I'm really not for sure about the game.
And then it all capped off. It all capped off with the Bills and the Jaguars. I mean, the Bills just got it going.
Wow.
Just did not stop. They're like, nah. People might think whatever they want, but these last 2 weeks, I mean, they went off on the Dolphins. They
Yeah.
went off on the Jaguars. Like they're like, nah, we here. I mean, everybody want to talk about the Chiefs and stuff, and I'm a Chiefs fan, so I always do that. But the Bills is like, hey, don't forget about us. So
Yeah, I feel like the Bills, they're just creeping up. I mean, they're just moving real silent, but they're just dominating every team they've been playing
right,
so far. It's Josh Allen is, I mean, and I'll say it. I mean, yes, the Chiefs haven't we haven't been playing the greatest. We've been coming out with the dubs, but I mean, if you really look at our schedule, we are going to have to we're going to see them.
right, for sure.
That is wow, man. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Bengals can't get it together. I believe they're 0-3.
Yeah, Bills were struggling.
Yeah. The Ravens Cowboys game, like
Cowboys made a big push to come back.
they did. They
They
did
didn't get it done, but it was impressive to watch them come back from, a
3 points. I mean,
big deficit.
25-28, 3 points, so they were right there, but
Because they were down by a lot.
yes.
So and they made a push.
And I think I want to say though, even the Bengals, I mean, you know how that goes, fourth quarter, kind of trying to come back,
Right.
they Bengals really tried to make a push to the Commanders to come back, but uh boy, Commanders,
Sneaking up too. Sneaking up.
yeah, I don't know what's going on down there, but they're definitely looking good, man. Jaden Downs is going crazy. I didn't think his little skinny self could do it, but he's
Man, listen, I didn't want to get into this conversation about man Caleb Williams. Man,
what I asked you
you
last.
said it. You said it. You said it. You said it week 2, I think. And I was like, no, they got too much money invested. But man, if he keeps playing like this, dude, like it's gonna be
It's
he
been
will he will go down as the biggest bust. 'Cause I
dang.
think like right now, people would say Jamarcus Russell is the biggest bust.
Yeah.
But if Caleb Williams cannot get through this season without some success, it's gonna be bad for him. No, of course we gotta highlight the Chiefs game. So Chiefs and Falcons.
Yeah.
No, we gotta highlight that one. So we're gonna
Oh,
get off into that one.
all right, man. So again, yeah, let's get into this Chiefs game. Whew. It was a tough one, man, but we pulled it off again. Again, man. What's some things you want to discuss about it, man? That's
I mean, everybody wants to talk about, how ugly the wins are, or penalties and the referees being on the Chiefs side and blah blah blah. But the the thing is with the players that the Chiefs have and the star power that the Chiefs have,
yeah.
the fact that they can win ugly means once they get things rolling, like it's gonna be crazy, so like
Yeah.
later
Yeah.
on. And I'll say like right now, they're in the like they're in the more difficult part of the schedule. So
Yeah.
it's like we're finding ways to still pull it out. So that's the big piece is, like I said earlier, hey, it don't always got to be pretty, but you play to win.
Yeah.
So, and Patrick Mahomes is just one who is proven and shown that he's gonna find a way. He's gonna find a way to win.
Sure. And he has every time, man. These past three games. Again, I'm friends with a lot of people who are not Chiefs fans, and you got them both ways. You got them saying, "Nah, y'all be these first three games, y'all be 2-3, or excuse me, 2-1, or vice versa. Y'all gonna be 1-2." You know what I'm saying? So the fact that we're 3-0, I mean, it still speaks volume. Three tough opponents.
For
Uh,
sure.
Atlanta just beat Philly. So I think that really promoted, you know what I'm saying? This Falcons Chiefs game as well.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
you know, again, look at the views for the game. It's another record-breaking views for the game again. And I don't know, man. It was a good game. Obviously, you all see the numbers between Mahomes and Cousins.
Right.
Again, I mean, it was not pretty. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely got to get better with the interceptions too. But just a good performance, man. Carson still stepped up.
Man. So one, I didn't realize that Clyde Edwards-Helaire wasn't active right now.
Yeah, I didn't either.
And then two, it was like, man, like Carson still really got the start. But he was the best option. I mean, Samaje, Piron's not bad, but they gave it to Carson still. Um,
Yeah,
but but we saw today Kareem Hunt just got active now, so he should play this
yeah.
week.
He got added to the number 53. So Yeah, but I mean, again, between like I said, so we'll have Hunt. I know a lot of people cannot wait till he get his first snap. You know what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying? Get that ball. So rather he starts, probably not. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as he gets in, the crowd is going to go crazy. Probably.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because he was
I would
such a
like to
weapon.
see. I would like to see some packages. Where remember they got Carson Still at some fullback and do some different stuff like
Yeah,
that. So
yeah. And we know. I know I said it last week. I know they're cooking up some stuff, man. I
oh,
mean, we got some good weapons. Hunt looked good. You know, he looked healthy. Pause. He looked good. So, I mean, like I said, you got Rashid Rice doing his thing.
yeah,
I was I was happy, but I was upset because I'm in two fantasy football leagues and I played against him in one of them. So
right.
it was, yeah. Like I said, that's the worst thing about fantasy football.
Oh man, somebody
Ooh.
go down.
But yeah, and
Yeah,
and I know you. I want to say last week you mentioned something about Juju Smith, and he pulled off a
but yeah,
touchdown. You know,
yeah,
got a touchdown. You know, got a couple receptions, but he got a touchdown out of
yeah.
what out of two
No,
of them.
yeah. Smith Schuster definitely had the impact on that game last game. So that was good to see him out there doing it.
Yep, yeah, man. So, man, our boys did do good. Like everyone in the world, all the sports saying they're all saying the same thing. Like it was an ugly one. You know, even when you look at the numbers, but we did it, man. We really pulled it off. So a win is a win. I do got one question for you though. Do does it look like does it look like Patrick Mahomes is like does it look like this is becoming more of like a thrill, he wants it to start off bad. It's almost like he wants to give these teams a head start in a race. Like
I
it's becoming a thrill.
I'll say, I don't think he's chasing that because I don't think nobody wants to really have that on them. But I think that the Chiefs are just used to finding a way.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah,
like, so it's like nothing really gets them down because they're like, hey, we've done this before. We've played from behind. We've won with 13 seconds left on the game. So it's like it's just nothing like gets them like scrambled or feeling uneasy because they've been through those games before and they know how to win.
yeah, yep. I agree. I agree. I mean, it was just something that just popped in my head because when you're watching that game, I mean, it a few times just watching that game, it really looked like he was bored. And I don't, you know how we are, you know how, man, you know the Hogan culture, you know how we are. We stay humble, we stay focused, you know what I'm saying, the entire game, the entire week prepping. But it really, to me, it really looked like he was bored. And
You got to think about though,
mhm.
is it a part of the NFL script?
Hey, he's doing a good job at it, I think.
Right.
They must say in there, look, uh, look bored. Let him look good. Let him score first and all that. But no, like I said, overall, great performance. I mean, especially the Chiefs defense, as a quarterback, you have to believe in your defense as well. And, just hats off to the defense. They're they shut it down in the fourth quarter, you know what I'm saying, on that fourth down play, Not sure why that OC chose that play, but I don't know if you remember, it was a nice little sweep, you know what I'm saying? But that was just, I don't know. I don't know, man. But anyway, great victory for the Chiefs overall, man. I mean, we can't wait to see, what they have in store for us for
Yeah,
next week. But
for sure. If it's Chargers, Yeah.
Oh, Chargers. I
And
mean,
we'll talk about that more later on,
yeah,
week
sure,
week four. But yeah,
for sure, man. That's fine. Hey, yeah. Everybody's seen any other video. I got dogs. If you don't know anything about Great Danes, look it up. So anyway, man, let's get to the next conversation, man. Man, on the big hit that Devontae Smith took, man, in that Eagles game. Um, you know, I know me and you were kind of chatting about it a little earlier, man. I really been trying to watch that play over and over. I wish I would have put it on huddle or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Just to, you know what I'm saying? Just to, but again, you guys are looking at this video now, and again, I mean, you guys can see it, man. I mean, this is a big hit. You had what two guys, basically two guys wrapping them up, as he advanced, but again, he started going sideways.
yeah,
And then you had, what's his name? Christian Boyd. Christian Boyd came out of nowhere, big, I want to say he's like 6'3", like 320, three
yeah,
hundred pounds.
yeah.
But I mean, again, it's football. You know what I'm saying? You heard me earlier say, hey, and again, we both play defense. We know how this goes. We're out to hunt. You know what I'm saying? So me being in that middle, and even if you were coming from that, from off the line of scrimmage, you're after that ball. You know what I'm saying? As long as he's up, as long as the whistle is not being blown, I'm going after that ball.
And
So
that's the thing, and some of his teammates have, come out and said, "Oh, it's the dirtiest play I've ever seen," and
yeah,
blah blah blah. But it's like, man, like all Christian Boy was doing was playing this game within the rules. It
yeah,
was like it really, from my angle that I've seen it, I don't see helmet to helmet. Now the helmet did pop off, but it looked like he might have caught him underneath, which caused his head to go back. Um,
yeah.
it was a big hit, but he was still going forward. So it's like, what if he stops and then Devontae Smith breaks the tackles and then goes scores a touchdown?
Exactly.
Nobody's going to say,
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
everybody's going to be on his head, like, oh, you got to finish the play. You can't stop. So it's like, you got to,
yeah. Gotta
I
finish.
mean, it's kind of a double-edged sword there because it's like
Yeah.
people are going to be on you for hitting him when he's going down. But then people will also be on you if he doesn't go down and he keeps going. So
Yeah.
it's And also, too, another piece that I said to you earlier is this is a big man running full speed. He can't stop. That's how,
Yeah.
like, that's honestly how people have torn their ACLs and all that kind of stuff because they're stopping and
Yeah.
then their
Yeah.
knees are just getting blown out.
That's a
So it's
good
like, it's,
point.
it's also not safe for him to just stop, but that's what it is. It's a physical game.
But bro, and my other point too, you have a 6'3", 320-pound man just running downhill.
All right.
The referee already sees two more people. I know one of the referees just seen this man just coming
Yeah.
full force. So, and again, some people are saying bad hit. Like you said, a couple of his teammates are mentioning that was a dirty hit. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Other
Right.
people are of course, blaming the referees because they should have
They
blown.
didn't call it either. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I was really trying to pay attention to a few more details as far as like how many. So, okay. So once he went forward, right? Once he advanced forward, then he started going to basically to the side, inside the field as well. But then he kind of started going backwards a little bit. But as he was going side to side, that's what I was trying to keep count. It was either like 7 or 8 steps while someone is wrapping you up.
Yeah.
Now, again, I will
The
say
officials, the officials definitely probably should have stopped it on forward progress, and then that would have stopped the play.
that
But as
that
football
that's
players,
that's my only thing. That's my
but
only
as
look at it.
but as football players, we've been taught that you play to the whistle.
You know we are.
So that's just what it is.
Yeah. So again, it's just it's so many people to blame, but at the end of the day, there were no flags, um, no penalties, no flags. Yes, I believe he does have a concussion. Uh, Not sure how long he's going to be out, but and again, this is not his first time, going through certain
I mean,
injuries like this. So,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
again, it
I
is a
mean,
part of the game.
like the Eagles really got to protect him too because he's not the biggest dude. So any more of them hits, he might be done.
Jeez, man, exactly. We keep talking about Tua. I mean, this is
He's on that. He's on that same radar.
yeah.
The same radar.
He's such a talented wide receiver, but he's definitely not the biggest guy.
Oh yeah.
So again, like you mentioned, boom, okay, yeah, what if he does break out of those? You know what I'm saying? But and I'll mention this too. I just feel like in week 3, I watched almost all the games. I do feel like the referees, they have been letting teams play a little bit more. Yes, there have been they're doing their job making calls, but I truly do I like it. I do like it as well, but just the one on two people, then you got a third person coming too. That's like, all right, Rev. You if it's a pile of guys, if we in the red zone, we on the goal line, I can see something
Right.
like that. But
Yeah.
whew. But anyway, man, I guess I just want to ask you a question. Have you ever had to, let me ask you this, have you ever had to get on just one, if you could think of, I don't even have to say his name, if you can think of a defensive player who you really had to get on or like have to calm down from trying to take, head hunt or, you know what I'm saying? Try to over pursue a little bit, do a little too much.
I mean, biggest thing is a defensive coordinator because you always want to teach physicality. You always want to teach, being relentless and playing to the whistle and getting there and hitting hard and all that. Um, there's always a fine line because the hardest play to coach is the quarterback sack because
Oh man.
like the roughing the passer call is just so a couple weeks ago, in my game, I won't mention the other school's name or things like that, but like it was a crucial like 3rd and 11 play, and it was a bang bang play, ball's gone, quarterback gets hit, and then we get hit with a roughing the passer call at 3rd and 11, and that gives them a
Oh
first
man.
down. You
Oh
know, and we stopped them. We stopped them on 3rd and 11, but then they gave him first down.
yeah.
So it's like those
Uh,
plays are like, you want your guys to be physical, but you also don't want to get those crucial penalties.
yeah.
So, like, that's what, like, you want your guys to go be physical because, like, wear and tear is a part of the game. So, if you can go get a legal shot at the quarterback, that's like going to, hinder his ability. Now we never like prey on, game ending injuries or career, never things like that. But
Yeah.
you want to get a little shot on the like quarterback just
Yeah.
to, make him feel it and that kind of thing. That's really just a part of the game. But you want to stay out of that penalty range because that also doesn't help you. So it's a hard coaching point because you're like, hey, be physical, go hit hard, make them feel it, but don't get penalized, right? So it's like it's a hard thing.
Whole lot. Like you said, that's all you can really coach. Um, And again, at the end of the day, those boys are on the field. You've coached them, you taught them everything you could. So you just have to hope and pray that they just, protect themselves, don't do anything just out of the
Sure.
ordinary or anything like that. So but no, thank you. Thank you for that take on that. Cause that was like I said, it's football, it's such a physical game. So you know. But again, our thoughts, our prayers are out to Devontae Smith,
Oh yeah, for sure.
family and all.
Speedy recovery. Speedy
Man,
recovery.
just just next time just fall. You know what I'm saying? Forward. I said it earlier,
Right.
forward progress, right? Now, yes,
Get what you can get and
better
get
job.
down. Get
Yeah,
what you can get and get down for sure. We got you know, this is a topic that we love here on the 5060 show. It's called Get 'em Chopping.
Get him chopping.
So you know, this week on Get 'em Chopping, we're gonna talk about, former Patriots player, Jalen Rager.
Get him chopping.
He was a practice squad player. He
yeah,
was recently cut by the team because he posted a cryptic message, a post of a Bugatti in a back garage,
yeah,
like basically saying like, he's the Bugatti and the Patriots organization is trash
right.
and they're not using him correctly.
Get him chopping.
And like most organizations are gonna say, hey, if you're not happy here, go ahead and pack your bags. So they cut him.
Get him
You
chopping.
know,
Within
and
within
oh
like 2 hours, like
yeah, like nah, like and
it was less than that, yeah.
there's some organizations they may have given him a slap, like a slap on the wrist, but not the Patriots. Like that's a story, franchise who they don't need you, bro.
Yeah.
Like
You're
the
on the
talent,
practice squad, bro.
like
Get him
the
chopping.
talent, like the talent that you have, they can go find somebody else to go be on the practice squad. And no offense at him. I mean, he's in the league, so obviously he's a good player. Um, but you got to work your way up. Like everybody wants things so fast. Like, God, keep busting your butt, keep working. It's like gonna come if that's your trajectory.
Mhm.
Um, so this week's get him chopping recipient Jalen Rager, former Patriot.
Get him chopping.
And to expound on that, he has been he has been signed to a new team, who has picked them up. And just in my opinion, I think the only reason why he got signed now is because Bill Belichick is not in the league anymore. Because if that happens
Oh yeah.
with Bill Belichick, he's probably blackballing you with the league. Like, nah,
Yeah.
that guy's not humble enough. Don't even waste your time on him. So,
Gee.
like, I mean, that's probably a thing where, like, when teams called, you know, um, Gerard Mayo, he probably still gave him a good, like, hey, he's a good player, but we just
Yeah.
not gonna have that here. So he
Yeah.
probably still gave him a good endorsement, to some other programs where Bill Belichick probably is not doing that.
Nah, not at
So
all. Man, get them
Get him
chopping,
chopping.
man. Get them
got
chopping.
to get him chopped.
It's sad. Just giving a few facts. You know what I'm saying? I have right here. I don't know if you knew this as well. Us who know football, know NFL, we know that a lot of times it does not matter where you get drafted from. You know what I'm saying? It's still all about the work you put in. But again, for those that don't know, Jalen Reagor, he was a 2020 first round pick. You know what I'm saying? He was picked in the first round, and he was also picked before Justin Jefferson, as well. So again, coming out of TCU, and I mean it is sad because of course, us talking about this, you know, for a little while now. I did not know that again. Yes, he played for the Patriots. And well, let me say this. He played for the Eagles at first. You know what I'm saying? I think I picked him up in fantasy one of them years. He played for the Eagles at first. A lot of people know, but some people don't even realize he actually played for the Vikings as well.
Yeah.
Played for the
Yeah.
Vikings for a little bit too with Justin Jefferson. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Boom. And now you went to the Patriots. You did all of this and you're only on the practice squad. So I'm just trying to make it all make sense. You know what I'm saying? You know, again, now you're with the Chargers. So I really wonder how it would have went if Bill Belichick was still, you know what I'm
Mm,
saying, still on the team.
right.
You the other 31 teams would have definitely listened to him. You know what I'm saying? They would have taking his recommendation on like, you know, hey, is he still worth having or so and so? Because he's pretty good, you know, he could be a nice little special team threat. I mean, but
Yeah. He return the ball. Yeah, he's good.
I feel like that's probably the only reason why the Chargers picked him up. But you know, good luck to the Chargers too. So, but anyway, man, get him chopping.
Get him chopping.
Get him chopping. You know, let's get into some college. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into some college. And again, this is the same gentleman that we talked about last week as well, but he is just making a name. I mean, he's really just he's laying it all out there. Some of the best highlights out of college football, in my opinion. But really think about the last play of the game, right? Mr. Travis Hunter.
That ball is out on contact. You can see as he's crossing the goal line, it's loose. That's a fumble.
After further review, the ruling on the field stands. The ball game's over.
Off the mats. Colorado wins.
For Colorado, the Colorado Buffaloes, man. He's really showing out right now. Now, do you wanna get into what happened at the end of the game?
You know, like they were, you know, Baylor was like coming knocking on the door,
They were.
going to go score, And then, Travis Hunter just being the playmaker that he is came in and forced that fumble, which then secured the game for Colorado. So that was big.
Yeah. Yep. And
It's big. Because
and I,
I mean, like I don't I'm sure he's not the only one in the country right now, but like he's a two-way player in
oh,
Division I football.
he's going
Like
crazy.
that don't happen. Like he
Yeah,
plays receiver, he plays safety. I mean,
corner, yeah.
he corner. Yeah, he plays corner, and he is a dude.
Yeah.
Like, like when he gets drafted to the league, like there's gonna be like OCs and DCs fighting over if
Yeah.
he's on the offensive side,
What are they
defensive side.
gonna do?
Yeah,
What are they gonna do?
for sure.
Yeah, so again, that forced fumble, I mean, it was so beautiful. Obviously, again, us being defensive players ourselves, but just seeing that type of tackle, you know what I'm saying? He was I mean, the position, the form, I mean, it was so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like he was in the perfect spot for the fumble to happen as well. So, um, just a beautiful, beautiful forced fumble, man. I was actually watching that game live, so it was, oh man. But anyway, they went on to win 38-31, man. Since we're talking about them, offensively, 17 receptions for 130 yards, man. No touchdowns though, but again, you got to understand that's still a huge impact.
Yeah, for sure.
Man. And let's go defensively. No picks in this game, but he did get three tackles, three solo tackles. So, I mean,
And the
again,
forced fumble,
and
the
and
crucial forced fumble.
thank you, the forced fumble. So again, man, just a major, major impact on offense and defense for this team. Man, Coach Prime, man, he's doing it. He's
Yeah.
doing it, man. All right, man. So let's get into these picks for week 4, man. Week
Week
4.
four. Yep. It's flying by, first of all.
It
Jeez.
is. It's like not trying to be funny. I feel like even after the two games on Monday, I was like, man, I might need to switch some stuff up. But honestly, I'm real confident in my picks today. You know what I'm saying? I'm real confident in these.
I
It's
mean, you you like better be because it's going downhill for you.
it is, man. You up one. You up one, man. I gotta get back even with you. All right, man. So yeah, so we got the Cowboys, man. Cowboys, Giants. So sound like we both think they're gonna, you know what I'm saying? We think they're gonna bounce back from this. Man, this is crazy. Well, they looking dang. Oh man, and look, oh well, yeah, that's versus the Panthers, but the Bengals, but the Panthers,
We didn't even
Panthers
mention
won.
that the Panthers won. We didn't even mention that.
We
Yes.
we gotta congratulate them on that. They
Yes.
made us look
Yes.
bad. They made us look
Congrats to the
bad.
Panthers. They
We'll,
did.
we'll get that to y'all. That was crazy though. Who would have thought? Who
Oh,
would have
yeah.
thought?
But,
Saints. Dang.
Saints, Falcons. Yeah, the Saints was on a good run. I mean, they had a little hiccup last week, but I think they're gonna pick it back up, and the Falcons are probably gonna be still licking their wounds from the Chiefs game. So
Yeah, yeah. With that defense, I mean, yeah. Like I said, they had a bad game. Dang, I feel like all these first four games, we chose the same, but they all four of them lost. They all lost last week, I believe.
yeah,
But yeah. The Texans, man, who are they playing? Oh, the Jaguars. That's why. Yeah, oh, between Trevor Lawrence, yeah, I don't know. I feel bad. I really like ETN. I like the running back ETN, but they can't. I don't
I
know.
see you got the Packers on the Packers. Vikings, Vikings are rolling. I think
They
Vikings
are.
gonna have a good year.
They are rolling. Yeah, I'm definitely taking the deep dive on the Packers, man. But I believe they got it. They're getting it together. I mean, and what's his name? And Malik Willis.
Yeah,
You seen his performance this
yeah,
past week. He's
sure.
boy.
Then the
He don't
Rams, and the
he don't
Bears.
mind running that ball. Sorry to mention that, but yeah, he definitely don't
Oh
mind
yeah,
running that
oh
ball.
yeah, for sure. No, yeah, then we got Rams and Bears. The Bears are just trying to figure it out, man. The Rams have been struggling too, but I think the Rams are gonna be able to, um, take care of the Bears.
For sure. For sure. Buccaneers, Eagles. Okay, we both on
Buccaneers slipped last week. They
yeah,
slipped last week.
yep.
I got the Eagles. I think, Eagles Buccaneers. I think this
Hurt.
would be a
Yeah.
good one. Once Saquon Barkley and Jalen Hurts get on the same page, I think it's going to be dynamic. You
Yep.
know, they probably have the highest squat totals in the league. Saquon, like if you put their squat totals together, it's over like 1,200 pounds or something. Like
Hey, that's a good point though. You know what I'm saying? That
so,
that read option is
yeah, for
crazy.
sure. Yeah, they
Like
just coming right at you like a Mack truck, and you can't stop it.
I just
Um, yeah,
they got quite a few injuries going on, and now with first it was AJ Brown, and now Devontae Smith.
yeah.
Oh, I mean they still have got a pretty good roster as far as receivers, but I
They
no.
got to start leaning more into that run game. I think that's what I think they're gonna
Yeah.
have to start doing.
Oh, the Patriots 49ers. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not counting the 49ers out, but I mean again, with these injuries, yeah, it's gonna be tough, man. But the Patriots, I don't know. I don't know. They got some stuff to figure out, so
Yeah,
is Brissett still the starter? He's still the starter, isn't he?
yeah. I'm not sure on that one actually.
I think he is. I don't think they put in the rookie yet, but
They haven't played. Yeah, no. They haven't played May yet.
Drake May, Drake
Drake
May.
May, no.
Yeah. All right. Who's next? The Cardinals.
Or
We both picked the Cardinals over the Commanders. That's what I'm saying. See, that's one of those games where it's like
the
at that
Commanders has been
Monday night
playing well too.
performance. Yeah.
You know, I think James Conner's been a big bag for them this year. I think that running game, and then with Kyler Murray and with Marvin Harrison Jr., who's been having some big games too. I mean, they're going to be a team to be reckoned with, if not this year, next year. I mean, Marvin Harrison Jr. is a monster.
Yeah. No, no, for sure. Yeah. You can tell they're in the meeting saying, hey, like, hey, Kai, just throw it in the air. Just throw it in the air. It's always a wide receiver, you know what I'm saying? Especially a
Right.
big time wide receiver to say that.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah. Chiefs, Chargers. You
Chargers,
know, I'm going to always go with the town. So
sure.
going with the Chiefs. Chargers have been also finding a way to win as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Harbaugh's a good coach, but Herbert went down last game.
yeah, yep. I think
Herbert went
I
down.
watched him day by day too.
Yeah.
And what's his name? I do gotta mention that Derwin James. I don't know if you
Oh, yeah.
see that. He got suspended. I did jot this down though because for sure, of course, he won't be playing against the Chiefs, which is obviously going to help us out a lot.
Him and
But
Travis Kelce always get into it.
yeah, I know. Oh, I know. I was actually looking forward to that. But it was another thing I didn't even know. If you understand, this is only about to be the fourth game of the season. If this stats is correct, he's been flagged 7 times already for unsportsmanlike kinda. So it was one of those situations where they had to do this so that he can really reevaluate his performance. Because, like, man, you turn into a maniac, bro. What's going on?
Man, he he gonna start to mess up the bag. And when you start messing up the bag, you're gonna be a topic on get them chopping. So
Yeah, for
you
sure.
better you better start, I get it. And that's another thing, like we said earlier, on the physical play. You want people to be physical, but you can't be stupid
Yeah,
afterwards.
yeah. It's a lot of guys in the league, man. You can really tell by their performance as far as their football
Yeah,
IQ. You know what I'm saying? Like learn when to stop, learn how to let it go. You know what I'm saying? Or geez, figure it out, man. Go look at it in film or something. All right, so Raiders, we both picked the Raiders, man. Oh, they're playing the Browns. That's why. Yeah, yeah, man. Deshaun Watson. I don't know. I don't know, man. Raiders are kind of coming together. Minshew got some magic. He always does stuff like this, though. You know what I'm saying? As many teams he's played for, but I mean, he's been the starter since week 1, though.
right,
Like he's really the starter. Like,
right.
yeah. So that's the only difference. So I mean, he's taking advantage. Bills, Ravens. Woo. Oh, that's a Sunday night game as well.
That's gonna be a good one. I just think that the Bills are rolling, and the Ravens. The thing with the Ravens is like it's like the Ravens are finding ways to lose.
Yeah. Yes, they are. I don't know. They got to figure it out, man. I'm starting to really think, this is like not even a professional opinion, but it's really just a thought. Like, I don't know. It just seems like Lamar Jackson, he he's such a huge athlete, but again, when things go bad, and not trying to be funny, we know they're going to go bad with this Bills defense. I mean, between his emotions, I mean, he really takes his self, his mind, his physical aspect, he takes it all out of the game. Like,
Yeah.
and then that's when he starts throwing the football, blaming other people, blaming coaches. Like,
But they really, I mean,
when it's
they really got
good,
to slow it down and get the
yeah,
ball to Derrick Henry.
yeah. And I'm glad they figured that out. Speaking of that, yeah, Derrick Henry definitely had a
Yeah,
bounce back game because
for
between
sure.
the first two games this season and what all of last season almost, it was not. Yeah,
He was kind of quiet, yeah.
he's. I think a lot of people are expecting Derrick Henry to have a bounce back season. He's just figuring it out. So, yeah,
Speaking
uh,
of Derrick Henry,
yeah,
his former team, the Titans, is taking on the Dolphins, which the Titans are struggling. I think they're starting to realize how big of an impact Derrick Henry had.
yeah.
Um, so,
Mr. Mayo, man, he's
yeah.
man, he keeps making mistakes. He keeps throwing picks. Like, man, it's you know what's sad? You know what's sad? I almost picked him in the fantasy league because again, he became a wild boy, kind of the second half of the football season. Between running the ball, I mean, he's actually a pretty good runner, with the ball on the scramble or whatnot. But he can throw the ball too. He
Right.
can throw that ball down there too, man. So but anyway, I'm glad I did not pick Mr. Mayo, Mr.
And,
Will.
and the Dolphins is still trying to figure it out because they're starting Skylar Thompson, who's
Yeah.
hasn't played in very many meaningful games. I mean, he did start that Miami playoff game, but
Mm.
he's from the area, went to Fort Osage, so
Oh,
local guy. So I appreciate him.
yeah. Yep. Yep. No, I understand
No,
that.
yeah. That last game we got Lions Seahawks. I'm going Lions. You're going Seahawks. This was one that was in between them because the Seahawks have been playing well.
Yeah.
Um, but I still think my Super Bowl pick that we picked week one is the Lions is gonna be in
I,
that Super Bowl game.
uh,
So I'm gonna go with the Lions, man, because I truly think they are the NFC team to beat. Hasn't been looking like that as much so far. They won some and they've lost one, but just I think they're gonna be able to get on top of the Seahawks this coming week.
I agree. I mean, well, actually, I disagree, but
You
uh,
pick the Seahawks.
yeah, all right, yeah, but no, yeah, nah, man, Seahawks, they're rolling. You know what I'm saying? Geno's just he's staying consistent, man,
Yeah,
just like he did
yeah,
last year.
yeah.
So,
He's definitely
yeah,
redeeming himself from the years with the Jets for sure.
yeah, we think
He's
everybody,
redeeming himself.
I think everybody is. Well, yeah, man. Well, again, man, I appreciate you taking your time out, you know what I'm saying, after practices, trying to get home to the family and everything. We do appreciate you. We do appreciate all the listeners, everyone tuning in. Please comment, subscribe on YouTube, definitely. But give us your thoughts. Let us know what we should talk about. Who should Rosie yell at? Who should But again, we do appreciate you guys again. Tune in for more episodes, more highlights, as we like to call them. Again, this is the 50/60 show.
Where we gonna always give you 110%.
Right. I'm your host, Scoobs.
And I'm Coach Rosey. See you next time.
All right. We out.